All American Weekend. It's arguably the biggest weekend in American quarter horse racing, headlined by the richest race, the Grade 1 All American Futurity. The weekend is not just about events on the racetrack, though. The Ruidoso Select Yearling Sale is an annual tradition and a major sell for the racing industry. This year's All American Weekend got off on a positive step as the Ruidoso Select Yearling Sale saw 324 head sell for a gross of more than $15 million. Average sell price jumped up 6.2% to $46,885. Carol on My Mind, consigned by the 4-6's Ranch, was the high seller. The Corona Cartel filly out of the dam First Carolina sold for $520,000, while the first foal from All American Futurity winner Hearts Wide Open sold for an even $500,000. Wide Open Heart, consigned by Juliana Hahn Holt, is by First Down Dash. New owner Bobby Cox had his heart set on the colt coming into the sale, stating this was the one horse in the catalog he felt he had to have.
My son-in-law asked me, how high are you going? I said, until they quit bidding. And so that was kind of how much I thought of the horse.
This year's All-American Weekend had several storylines that made it interesting. Jockey Gilbert Ortiz was honored with the second annual Sam Thompson Memorial Jockey Award for his positive impact on racing, both on and off the track. Ortiz was presented a trophy, a buckle, and a signed print for the award handed out by Speed Horse Magazine and the Jockeys Guild. Two-time champion Noconi put on the blinkers for the last time, being retired after a respectable second-place finish behind champion Prospect to the Top in the All-American Gold Cup. Noconi retires with more than $1.3 million and is owned by Artie Hubbard and Johnny T.L. Jones. It was trained by Paul Jones and assistant Lisa Saumel. It was truly a big weekend for Johnny Jones, whose champion gelding Ochoa embarked on a record-breaking race in the $2.2 million Grade 1 All-American Derby.
Well, I'll tell you what it means. It means you've been a very fortunate person. That's exactly what it means.
Ochoa, who won last year's All-American Futurity, once again dominated in his victory to complete the All-American sweep. This year's Derby victory placed Ochoa above Stoley's winner on the all-time earnings list at more than $2.5 million. Trainer Dwayne Sleepy Gilbreth stands behind the idea of a light race schedule contributing to Ochoa's success.
I think that had a lot to do with it. I really do. He's a big old strong colt, and we raced him light. We put him on the shelf sound, and he come back really good.
Ochoa is out of Stoley's fortune and is sired by champion Trey Sace. He is last year's champion 2-year-old gelding and overall champion 2-year-old. Ochoa is owned by the partnership of J Bar 7, Cluck, and Benson, and was ridden by jockey Roy Baldiez, who also partnered with Ochoa in last year's All-American Futurity victory.
It's just, the will of God. We're very fortunate. We're blessed to get in. He's just something special. That's all I can say.
The richest purse in American quarter horse racing always highlights the final day of racing at Ruidoso Downs. This year's $2.4 million Grade 1 All-American Futurity had a talented and deep field, with Grade 1 stakes winners coming in from New Mexico, Oklahoma, and California. It was the California import One Dashing Eagle who invaded the New Mexico track and left with the record-breaking purse. One Dashing Eagle is owned by the partnership of the De La Torre brothers and San Gregorio Racing Stables and is trained by owner Jose De La Torre.
We're just glad that we're here, and we know we could accomplish things like this with this kind of horses, He's been great. This pedigree, since, once we dash, walk through fire, once we jest, all that family is a great pedigree. We can't just thank Jerry that's up there. He's watching this. He helped us a lot to raise this kind of horses.
Of course, De La Torre is referring to the late Jerry Allred of the legendary Allred brothers. One Dashing Eagle was bred by the Allred brothers and is out of the First Down Dash mare, One Sweet Dash. One Dashing Eagle is part of the first crop for sire One Famous Eagle, a Mr. Jess Perry stallion.
It's wonderful. It's like I said, it's my dream come true. my family, my dad, mom, all my family. It feels great. It feels great.
Jockey Ramon Sanchez rode One Dashing Eagle to victory, a day he will not forget. As Ramon finished up winning the All American Futurity, he got word his baby boy Ramon Jr. was born the same day. One Dashing Eagle continued his family's legacy by capturing the All American Futurity and quickly ascended to the top of the national poll for 2-year-olds. He may be pointed next to the Golden State Million Futurity at Los Alamitos, but for now, he and his connections can enjoy reaching the pinnacle of American quarter horse racing.
We got the All American. I think that's a big accomplishment for the horse. I don't think he needs to prove himself anymore. He's probably the best 2-year-old in the country right now.
For more information on the All American Weekend, visit AQHARacing.com.